What's going on, guys? Mr. BLACKMAGIK, and I'm trying something new out. I'm going to be documenting my completed games on Xbox in terms of achievements. If you're a fan of Maka, you've probably seen him do the same thing. That's where I got the idea from. But this is my 356 completion on Xbox, and this is Costume Quest 2. So I'm just going to give you a little details about the game, about the achievements, how they were for me, etc. So the game came out October 2014. And it was a sequel to the 2010 game by Double Fine. I actually really liked that game. That year, also Stacking came out by Double Fine, and it's a couple good little games by them, which is why I got into it. So it was actually released free for Games with Gold in May this year, in 2016, which is where I picked it up, and I just recently got into it. So overall, it's a pretty easy game. 18 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. No DLC that add achievements as of yet. The entire 1,000 took me about 12 hours to complete. But it was an enjoyable experience, though. I had a lot of fun with it. Really easy game, really relaxed. You know, nothing hard about it. In terms of achievements, the only thing that is a little annoying, I would say, it's not hard at all. It's just a little annoying. Is when you do fight. There's battle sequences in the game, and when you do fight, there's an achievement where you have to have candy corn in your party. So every time you fight, there's a party of 3. It's 3 kids. All the kids are wearing different costumes because it's Halloween, and one of the kids has a candy corn costume that you can select. You can choose any character you want to wear that costume. And so the achievement called Hard Corn Mode is for finishing the entire game, where every fight you have, one of the characters has to have the candy corn outfit on, candy corn costume. And the only little annoying thing about that is that the candy corn costume is completely useless. So it doesn't have any special attacks. It can't attack at all, really. So all it is just kind of a waste. You know, you can block with it. At the very least, it's a distraction for the enemies, where they will attack Candy Corn and not your other 2 main guys, and you know, who cares if Candy Corn dies because it can't do anything anyways. So that's the only somewhat annoying achievement in the game. Other than that, it's pretty easy. Once you beat the full game, you can free roam around all the areas. You can come back to them, grab anything you might have missed, so no need to worry about anything missable other than that Candy Corn achievement. There was one time where I actually accidentally went into a fight without the costume, and I was able to just quit to the dashboard, come back, and put the costume on one of my characters, and then start that fight up again. And I still got the achievement that way, so that was cool. But in terms of just general gameplay, you're mainly just running around doing side quests, various side quests for people. This right here, like I said, is one of the fighting sequences. It kind of transforms your kids into the actual costume that they're disguised as. It's like, see here, the Superman outfit, you know, he turns into like a huge superhero. And yes, I mean, it's pretty easy. You just click Y, you know, you time these button presses at the top. There's a super move that they can do once their bar is fully charged, and then blocking is the same way. It's just timing a button press. So I mean, nothing really hard about it. They did add a card system that it kind of makes it so there's little mutators, I guess you could call it, where they'll affect gameplay. So like, for instance, one of the you can select an enemy where he loses 50% health every turn, or you can make it so one of your heroes or one of your characters, their special meter fully charges, and you can take 3 of those cards into every fight. And then once you use the card, it takes a couple of fights before it recharges, because some of them are really powerful. Like, there's one, for instance, that just destroys all enemies in the fight. So I mean, you know, if you could just use that every time, every fight would be over, essentially, besides the boss fights. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm going to continue doing this with every game I complete. I got a couple more lined up here from the Games with Gold, recent Games with Gold lineup. So thanks for watching.